Alright, I'm live. Welcome everyone to the Outer Worlds playthrough, or what I plan on doing of a playthrough of it. Give or take if y'all like me playing this game. Let's see. Oh, Jesus. Oh boy. That's gonna be crazy. That's this story because I'm gonna really pay attention to this story. Yeah. Go that. Alright.
Why stay earthbound when prosperity awaits you in the stars? Come to Halcyon, the only colony on the edge of the frontier, owned and operated by corporations. A trip of 10 short years will feel like mere minutes, thanks to the comfort and safety of your very own hibernation chamber. You'll wake up in a perfect
Hibernation
society
chamber.
designed to maximize your productivity with guaranteed full employment. With only a minor term of service, you will become the master of your own destiny when you go out of this world to the Halcyon colony.
Oh. Well. Oh shit. Well, that's going to hell in a handbag. A fugitive.
Hundreds of thousands of colonists left adrift out here forever, just to keep from damaging the board's bottom line. Disgraceful.
Wait. Oh, okay. Hmm. Go good with intelligence. Go good on that. Yeah, I want to be able to do all that. Let's go that. Next.
A gunslinger. Oh, they're going to tell stories about you from here to Hephaestus.
Cool. Even though I have no clue where that place is in this game, but okay, cool. Yeah, tech.
Ah, a fellow tinkerer.
Wait, what? Oh, okay. Hmm.
Maybe you can do something about this lump in my neck.
Yeah, go female, why not? Hmm. Oh, crap. Oh, jeez. Just straight bald at one point. Hmm. Yeah, why not? Features. Next. Oh, character name. Uh, Sam, why not? Yep, start the game with that character. Alright.
Looks to be your lucky day, my friend.
Lucky day. It's my lucky day, you say.
Please power down your engines and prepare to be...
Not likely, bootlickers.
Well,
Initiate skip jump.
okay. Well, that happened. Terra 2. Okay.
Status. Structural integrity down 25%. Power levels down 10%. Skip drive
Shit.
inoperable.
Well, that happened.
Ah, there you are. Wondering what's going on, eh? Bit of bad news there, I'm afraid. Your colony ship was inexplicably knocked out of skip space and forced to complete its journey at sublight speeds. This means that you and every other colonist on the Hope have been in suspended animation for 70 years, give or take.
Oh, 70 years I was asleep. Alright.
Reviving someone after so long leads to some quite horrifying results. It's called explosive cell death, but it's really more of a liquefaction. Something wrong?
Okay, well, that's
Oh, yes,
still
well,
not very
not to
comforting.
worry. I've pumped your body full of a special concoction I devised to keep you from dying so horrifically. Hopefully at all, but I guess we'll see, yes? Unfortunately, I used the last of my chemical supplies saving you. I know it's a lot to ask, but I must have your help securing more if we're to save the rest of your fellow colonists. I'd see it done myself, of course, but the board has a sizable bounty on my head. Now, my ship is inoperative, but I've managed to hire a smuggler to help you out. He'll be... Oh, I see we're in position. Good luck.
Oh, okay. So what's going on? What's going on?
Can you hear me? Is this thing working? Ah, there you are. Now, where were we? Oh, yes, the smuggler. His name is Hawthorne, and he should be waiting for you at the landing site. He's to be your chauffeur, so to speak. Not to worry. I'm told he's a specialist. Dashing gunslinger, one-of-a-kind ship, that sort of thing. You'll like him, I'm sure. I've also outfitted you with a simple wireless monitor, so I can track your progress. I'll check in with you as soon as you land. Good luck. All the colonists are counting on you.
Oh boy. Well, landing somewhere. Absolutely no clue where.
Should be close by. What in law's name? Is that him? Oh, that idiot. I told him to plant the beacon and move away, not stand there holding it. Well, no sense in letting his ship go to waste.
Well, yeah.
Hawthorne won't mind you taking his ship. Better you than the board, huh? Not sure I trusted the fellow. Might have gone after the bounty on my head. Shame about the whole squashing thing. Nasty way to go.
A little bit. It is a little bit. But, I mean, it's his own fault. Where's me a weapon? Don't know what those things are. Alright, moving on.
You see now, you've been frozen for a while. There's bound to be unforeseen side effects.
That hurt a lot. Like, that hurt way more than I think it should have.
Come here. You've tried the best now. Now try the rest. Spacer's choice. Oh, law, that stings.
Sure.
Looks like the bleeding stopped. I owe you one. Hope you don't mind me omitting this little exchange from my report. Spacer's choice doesn't like us accepting outside help. We were out on patrol. I saw a marauder camp up in the hills. Thought I could take him. Then my gun
And
was
let me
fired
guess.
right through my side. I mean, what are the odds of that, right? Just barely scraped by with my life. Crawled in here and blocked off the exit with those canisters.
Uh-huh.
gibbering, flesh-eating, law-breaking, unemployed lunatics with guns. Some hull had grounded their spacecraft out in the open. That's a real good way to attract marauders. See those canisters by the entrance? Marauders come sniffing around in here, and I can take them all out with a single shot. Not bad, huh?
After your gun misfired, huh?
Yeah, okay. You look like you know your way around a gun. Got some spare ammo, not counting.
Yeah, sure, totally.
Here, you can have my saber too, for patching me up and all. All Spacer's Choice weapons are now 30% less likely to malfunction. You've tried the best, now try the rest. Spacer's Choice. Yes, nailed it that time.
Yeah, I'm going now.
Damn it, my ears! Oh, what just happened? Can you hear me? What in the... This...
Huh. What is this? Oh, okay. Alright. Wow, I really messed that aiming up. Give me all that. How do I pull up my inventory? Oh, well, what's this? Okay. Okay, so it's the same amount of damage. Equip a knife. Yeah. There we go. Hacking and picking locks. Oh boy. Okay. Sorry about that. So I guess I need some other stuff before I can pick locks. Kinda need to turn down my aim sensitivity. Nothing? Man. Alright. Controls. Try 25. Maybe, I don't know. Guess we'll find out next gunfight. Oh, well, yeah, I guess that would be the guy's ship. Yep.
Hey! Get over here before before you get yourself killed.
Who are you?
Don't know where you came from, stranger, but you best keep your head down. There's marauders hereabouts, and worse, landing violators. Gall on that rung leech. Landing in the Vale without using an official Spacer's Choice landing pad. I'd slap him with a fine if it weren't for all these marauders shambling about. Really? How is he? Shouldn't have done that. Spacer's Choice family ain't authorized to receive medical aid from off-brand physicians. We'll see him back to Edgewater, just as soon as I cross these marauders off with the swift, cost-efficient fury that's made Spacer's Choice the most trusted brand in personal defense. I just, you
Oh,
know,
Jesus.
need a couple of winks to catch my breath.
Your soldier's trying to sell a product. That's what I'm literally getting from y'all right now. Hmm. Eh. Yeah, I'll do it. Whatever. Okay, so I guess I can't do a takedown. That's good to know. Thought I could. Turns out I thought wrong. Come out from Hyde. There we go. And level 2. You've been promoted. Level up. Alright. Okay. Selecting perks. That one could work. I don't have a companion yet, so probably go with that one. Oh, I got another 10 points? Okay. Put a bunch more into ranged. Inventory. Still got that. Oh, I can break it down. Okay. Armor management. Oh yeah, I definitely need some armor. Woohoo! Take that to that and leave the blade there. A helmet. Something, I guess. Why do I keep hitting A?
Please be informed that this vessel contains no valuable plunder. Marauder, please be informed that ignoring me is dangerous for your health. Smile for my surveillance device, Marauder. I am tracking your every move.
Okay.
Unauthorized access of spacefaring vessels is a crime. Hello, Marauder. I am Ada, the autonomous digital astrogator of this vessel. Please be informed that I am authorized to use violent retribution against unwanted solicitors. Please return any misappropriated equipment and exit this vessel in an orderly fashion. Failure to do so will result in your immediate destruction. I
Go
detect
this
an
one?
elevated heart rate, indicating dishonesty. Please prepare yourself for lethal deterrence. Jettison procedures initiated. Disengaging airlocks. Preparing to eject all boarding parties in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You are still here. My deception protocols have failed. I have been programmed
Well.
to express disappointment. This vessel is the registered property of Captain Alex Hawthorne. I am incapable of accepting orders from anyone other than Captain Alex Hawthorne.
Uh-huh.
I deduce from the tone of your voice that Captain Hawthorne failed to meet you at the designated location.
No, he was there.
I understand. I will require some time to process this information. Thank you for your patience and for your honesty. I am programmed to take orders exclusively from Captain Hawthorne. If I accept your orders, then you must be Captain Hawthorne. Do you understand? Well done,
Yeah,
Captain
sure.
Hawthorne. I see your powers of deductive reasoning remain intact. Unfortunately, our engine is currently inoperable. Our main drive suffered a critical power failure, and we were forced to make an emergency landing. The main drive's power regulator has been irreparably damaged and must be replaced. The settlement of
Yeah.
Edgewater is located nearby. I recommend speaking to the administrator of Edgewater and requesting assistance. I have taken the liberty of printing you a new captain's identity cartridge. Please try not to lose it this time. This cartridge identifies you, Alex Hawthorne, as the registered proprietor and captain of the Unreliable. Do you understand? Best of luck
Yeah,
in your
I got
search
it.
for a power regulator. Try to stay alive this time.
Just trying to stay alive this
The
time.
navigation console is offline at this time, Captain.
Alright, well. Back outside we go.
Say, this wouldn't happen to be your ship, would it? Because you sure walked in it like it was your ship. And if this ship is yours, well, ma'am, you owe Spacer's Choice a hefty fine. Afraid we gotta dock your pay. I'll waive your fee since you helped us with those marauders. If you're looking for work, talk to the constable down in Edgewater. She's got a bounty on marauders. Edgewater's not too far. Just follow the road east of here, over past the cemetery. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to inspect the crime scene before I make my report.
Yep, you do that. So I gotta go that way. Wait, is there a map I can pull up? Alright, so looks like it might be better to go this way. Yep. Oh, jeez. I am liking this game so far.
Whoa, hey, where'd you
Wait. There's a cemetery out here right before you cross the bridge to go to the city. Okay. Well. Alright. Well, going on in here. All right. Well, that wasn't really not important.
The grease monkey, Argo? Seems we've got a guest. Really now, Parvati, I do wish you'd spoken up. I do apologize. I was given no forewarning of your arrival, or I might have welcomed you at the gates myself. I'm Reed Thompson, Outpost Administrator. I cannot help but notice you are not in uniform. Of course not. I don't have that kind of luck. Seems I allowed my excitement to run away with my wits. Been a few seasons since we've had a visitor pass through.
Only regulator we got is hooked up to the town transformer. Mr. Thompson ain't liable to be keen on dismantling it.
I beg your pardon. I am most emphatically not keen on any such thing. I can't let you have our power regulator. But I happen to know of another one. And I happen to know exactly
Kind of look
how
was
you
that
may
he was
treat
giving
it
me?
without frying yourself in the process.
Okay.
Oh, yes. Saw someone put his hands on a regulator while the power was running. His legs were still twitching when we buried him. There's a power regulator in the old botanical lab. It's mostly abandoned, so all that power is being squandered. Go down to the geothermal plant. Reroute power from the botanical district over to us. Once their power's shut down, you can have their regulator and be along on your way. I was not entirely sure how to tell you this. The botanical labs are not legally inhabited, but there are people who live there.
Yeah.
I am not trying to pull one over on you, friend. You were bound to run into them sooner or later. The people living in the botanical
Fucking
labs,
dickhead.
they're deserters, former workers. I need them back at their posts. I need them to come home.
Oh, jeez, that bottom one.
Edgewater is struggling. We haven't hit our production quota in years. If we don't meet our quotas this year, the company might shut us down for good. I need those workers back at their stations.
That second one.
My hope
I
is that
guess.
by
How
cutting
can I
off their
help?
power, you will convince those deserters to come back to town. Before you go to the plant, I want you to stop by the botanical lab. Speak to their leader, Adelaide. Tell her the power's about to go, and that it's time her band of deserters came back to town.
My dad told me all about the plant. Taught me all he knew. I could come in useful. I mean, if that's all right with you, Mr. Thompson. Sir.
I hesitate to part ways with Miss Holcomb, but I cannot deny that she is talented and may prove useful to you.
Yeah.
You will need an administrative passcode in order to enter the plant. I am trusting you with mine, and trusting Miss Holcomb to guide you if you'd like.
Yeah, sure.
I got my wrenches and diagnosticators and hairpins and engine tape, so I'm all set.
Well, I am glad to hear that. Best of luck to you, and thank you again for your help. It is a lot to ask of a stranger, I know.
Companions. Okay.
Hey, ma'am, can we talk? Sorry. Can we talk?
Why do I keep hitting A?
It's just Mr. Thompson has his own view on matters, on account of it's his job and what all, but that's not the only side of the tale. To Mr. Thompson, a person's a gear. It does its job quiet-like. If it squeaks or stutters, it gets replaced. The deserters are decent folk. I knew some of them before they left. Life's hard here. Especially for them that don't fit in so well. We're one
Yeah,
big Spacer's Choice family, but every family's got the one the rest whisper about. Mr. Thompson's aiming to take away their
Ain't
power.
that the truth?
They'll have no lights to see, nor heat to cook. They'll be at the mercy of marauders, or worse. I think you should talk to the town's vicar about it. Max, his name is. Thanks, ma'am. I just think when you gotta make a decision that'll hurt somebody, it's best to think on the right and wrong of it. That's what my dad used to say anyways.
Go over here first.
I've always felt weird in here. It's too clean.
Yes, what is it? You're an outsider. Fantastic. Vicar Maximilian de Soto at your service. Or Vicar Max, if you're the sort who prefers brevity. And Miss Holcomb as well. How rare to see you out. And with a complete stranger. Curious.
Just tagging along, Vicar de Soto. Don't mind me.
I so rarely get new people to talk to. Name your poison. Anything at all. Spiritual counseling? This season's tossball predictions? The quickest way out of town?
What? I thought you would talk to him.
You wanted to speak to me, Ms. Holcomb? Every time I've tried to engage you in conversation, you look at the floor, answer in single words, and slink away.
Did I mess up
I can't
there?
imagine what would be so grave as to drive her to my mission. What has Mr. Thompson asked you to do? Depriving them of safety from the marauders and wildlife. I can see why that troubles you. Miss Holcomb has a soft heart. Always has, if you believe the talk.
Man, there is nothing wrong with giving a damn about some people.
Assuming your goal is to save as many as possible, then you should bring everyone together. Send the power to Edgewater and convince the deserters to return to the fold. Not if things are left to stand as they are. If you don't mind a bit of unsolicited advice, be cautious on your way to the geothermal plant. It is not as safe as you might assume.
Oh, really?
One of the reasons I transferred here was to fulfill my duty in hunting down banned heretical texts. I happen to know such a book is, as we speak, tainting a collector's library in Emerald Vale. However, the collector's residence lies outside the town's walls. My retrieval efforts have been thwarted by marauders who have overrun the property. Should you fare better than me, I'd pay a handsome sum for the book. It's a handwritten journal. A faded blue cover with the name M. Bakonu handwritten in the lower corner. I'll mark where I saw it on your map. Assuming you're serious? Thank you. If you retrieve it, you can always
Yeah, I'll
find
look
me
for his
here.
book. Alright, let's go back out here and I guess go ruin some people's nights. Alright. Wow, this place is pretty cool. Wherever we are. Okay, yeah, she's still behind me. Aye, okay. Where are their mines? Okay, don't get close to them. Sheesh.
Here we go!
Jeez, that blew his leg off.
Everyone all right?
Oh, wow. Okay. Oh, wow, yeah, I built this. I fucked this guy all up. Lost both his legs and an arm. Wow. Skill point. Do that. Yeah, I didn't figure I had anything for perks. You still behind me, lady? Alright, there you are.
Move along, stranger. We don't want any trouble. I don't know you. Whatever you're looking for, it ain't here. Move along. Answers, huh? You must be one of those philosophicals. Already got ourselves one of those.
Oh, what about... Yeah, fuck
Yeah,
it.
that's us. And you can tell Thompson we're doing just fine by ourselves. If you're gonna start wandering around my camp, know that I got my sights on you. over in the hothouse, tending crop. Enough with the questions. No offense, but I've got a lot on my mind. Much obliged.
Okay, well, you're a ray of sunshine.
If you're hungry, there's meat turning on the spit outside. If you're bearing illness, find a place to lay your head down and I'll fetch you a poultice. Whatever your troubles with Edgewater, leave them at the gates and be welcomed here. Any questions, dear? I have been called that, among other things. Green Thumb, grandmother, the strange old lady who keeps flowers. But yes, Adelaide will do just fine.
Excuse me, Miss McDevitt? Sorry, it's just... You got such pretty trees in here.
Why, thank you. You're Robert's girl, aren't you? I remember when you were but a sprout. Thomas speaks of you often. Are you staying long? You should try some of my tobaccorn tea. I brew it in an old spittoon.
Tobaccorn tea? Huh.
Reed Thompson? You here on behalf of that cold-eyed reptile? Let's hear it. What's Reed's idea of peace, then? Make amends. Spare me. Only thing Reed knows how to make is a mess. Like everything else that comes out of Edgewater, that peace offering is canned. I and my own are living just fine out here by ourselves. He would do such a thing. The question is, why would you agree to his plans? Cannery's got a regulator. You want ship parts, you ought to rip them out of the cannery's guts and leave us be. If you're going down to the plant, you should divert power away from Edgewater and toward our end of the grid.
Oh, jeez, this is gonna be one of these hard decision ones, isn't it? Oh.
Service to that odious cannery. Seems the sort of thing a hero would do. I trust you will listen to your conscience.
Yeah, and I hate my conscience. 'Cause you're probably gonna hate it. Then I'm gonna hate myself for doing it. Oh, still. Where's the back door to get out of here? There we go, that'll work. Okay, so guess gotta get back on the road. Item repair. Guess I can't repair it? I don't know. Actually, what did it say? Oh, insufficient weapon parts. Oh. Gotcha. Oh, but the map, I do need to look at that. Alright, see, yeah, just follow the road. Or sidewalk, whatever this is. Huh.
I've always wanted to poke around in here.
There we go. A sawed-off shotgun. And a light assault rifle? Man. There we go. There we go.
Everyone all right?
Damn, she fights pretty good. Alright, well, let's get up in here. Geothermal plant. What in the world?
The control room's off to the right. I hope we're doing the right thing.
I probably ain't gonna do the right thing. I'm probably gonna get shot. Probably gonna get shot. What's she fighting in here?
Can't get past the armor. Woo! We made it.
What you mean can't get past the armor? I got past it just fine with the shotgun. Hmm. Well,
3 switches. That'll be easy enough.
okay, I gotta go fix some shit. Sealed. There we go.
Can't get past that armor. Everyone all right? You got him.
Whoo. Let's see.
Just 2 more.
There's a switch.
What'll happen? Here they come.
There we go. Oh, wrong button. There we go. Got a different outfit on.
real. You're not real.
What do you mean I'm not real? I'm very much real. Crazy, man.
Get away!
Mind the steam. You're liable to get scalded. Here they come.
Jeez, die, you robot. Whew. That took some bullets. Alright, shut off the steam valves.
Good to go.
There's that switch.
We send
One
the
more to
power
go.
Miss McDevitt. What happens to her? Here they come!
Yeah, what do you mean can't get past it? Did you really die? Okay. She just got knocked the fuck out.
Something you need?
Can I heal her?
That's on account of how I never met her. I don't rightly know. She was in another division of the Spacer's Choice family. She worked in the Vale a few months, sorting the cannery computers. Her contract said any kids she had, expected or not, belonged to her office from the time of conception. So when I was born, I got sent here. Well, I don't know about normal. Dad said she worked under some kind of special contract. It's sensible. Dad just fixed machines. She did some kind of crazy math, high-level stuff. Better to raise me on his time than hers.
Well.
That's the last.
It's fucked up if you ask me.
I'm not sure what the ride is. All I know is the decision's final.
Alright.
Once we do this, there's no going back. Excuse me, ma'am. Look, I know you want your power regulator and all, but I just gotta ask you. Do you understand what you're about to do? I don't think you should cut off Edgewater's power. I think it would be cruel. I'm sorry. That just sort of came out all at once. Edgewater's hurting. We've been losing workers year after year, and corporate hardly ever sends replacements. There's barely enough Saltuna to fill our bellies anymore. But the town's got some good people in it. Decent, hard-working folk just living their lives the only way they know how. They don't deserve to be punished. Miss McDevitt's built something beautiful. Somehow she's talked the ground into giving life again. It's plain to see she's made the Vale a better place. Fed the hungry, tended the sick. Gave a home to those that had none. But
yeah,
Miss McDevitt delights in Edgewater's suffering. She wants to hurt the town. Do you really want to be party to that kind of hatred? Well, that sure sounds like Mr. Thompson. If he was standing here, I imagine he'd remind us of how we're all one big, happy Spacer's Choice family. In Mr. Thompson's eyes, those deserters are still part of the Spacer's Choice family. The family must work together in order to survive. I hate to say it, but I think Mr. Thompson's got a point. Unless those deserters come back, Edgewater's as good as dead. Cutting off their power might be the only way.
oh,
Sorry, I didn't mean to babble on like that. I felt like I
I
had
don't know what to do.
Really? I mean, wow. Thanks. No one's ever told me those words in that order.
Damn it. Oh, fuck. Well, I guess Mechanical Labs is getting, fucked. So... Where do I go now? Well...
I'll begin it.
Here they come!
I'm out of bullets. I'm out of bullets. And that's still on. There we go. That's a criminal activity. Huh. That's funny. Skill point. It did not put them points on. Perks. Hmm. I could use it a bit more, I think. I'm out of ammo. Oh man, I'm fucked. Oh, I'm so fucked.
Oh, that's Thomas. He used to follow me around before he left the cannery.
That's the thing about growing old. Your eyes start to fail. Elsewise, I would have seen you for the snake that you are, chopped you into pieces and roasted you on a spit. This is all you're doing. Cutting off my power, killing off my garden. Without refrigeration, my food will spoil, and my flock will starve. I want to ask you this in private, away from the eyes of my flock, so they do not see me lose my temper. Tell me, why did you do it? You want my flock wasting their lives in that cannery? Fine. Go and talk to them. Go talk to Grace and Thomas. Look them in the eye and tell them their life here is over, and the only thing left to do is go back to Edgewater. This is now your responsibility. And you tell Reed Thompson that I will never return to Edgewater. I would rather die among my flowers than live under his management. My son worked in that cannery. When the plague started coming, he was one of the first to fall sick. We had a store of medicine locked away, but Reed refused to treat him. Said my boy didn't deserve treatment. Said the medicine would have been wasted on him. So I buried my boy in the cemetery, gathered my belongings, and left. That's as much of the story as you need to hear.
Well, okay.
As long as Reed is still in Edgewater, I will not return. Those are my terms. You offering to cross Reed off, huh? This some sort of twisted reparation for what you've done? Or are you just looking for a chance to sow some chaos? Kill Reed if you must, or talk him into leaving if you can. He and I are not sharing the same four walls together. Tell Reed that I can make his people healthy again. I can end their plague. Start a new garden right in the cannery. 3 square meals for every man and woman in Edgewater. Tell him how I've made the Vale bloom again. The soil has whispered its secrets to me, and I alone know how to breathe life back into the earth. The secret is human corpses. I've been grinding them up in my fertilizer for years. Marauder, worker, don't matter much to me. The human body is rich with nutrients.
Okay, well, this got weird.
I have got a means to cure the plague, and I will not share that cure until Reed leaves town. Those are my terms.
Okay. Still taking that.
Everybody keeps staring at me. It's not my fault the power's dead. Whoa, Miss Parvati. Hey, you're, what, how are you? Hi. Hello.
Well.
Are things safe out here? How are you keeping?
Great, just great. I've been trying to keep stuff running, just like you. Only I'm not so... Wait, they didn't kick you out, did they?
Oh gosh, no. I'm just along with this lady here.
I seen you wandering around here. You don't look like you're coming from town. Never heard it phrased in such a way before. I guess we're all trying to get our ships off the ground, ain't we? Sorry, I just wasn't sure if you were from town or if you were one of us. Something's been chewing at me, you see. Fact is, I've been, well, lying. To everybody here. Camp thinks I'm a mechanical genius, but I couldn't fix a busted chair. I'll take all the help I can get. I set my mind to learning the craft of the engineer, you see. I want to make something of myself. You ever heard of the Young Spacer's Guide to Mechanical Engineering? Comes in a set of 3. If I had my hands on one of those data pads, I could teach myself the ins and outs.
Those are good. My dad kept a copy with him when he was working in the cannery.
I know the old community center kept a copy. Should find another one back in town. If you could find me even one of those pads, I'd be greatly obliged.
I bet you would.
I wish I knew. I wagered the town had the full set once upon a time. Where the third's gone, I can't say. Would you? I'd be grateful.
Well.
Any luck finding one of those manuals? I've been thinking about going back. I'm not much use to anybody here. I get sick thinking about working at the cannery. I can't do that again. I mentioned those manuals on mechanical engineering. Suppose if I had one of those, I could go back to Reed and make a real case for myself.
Alright, well, there's that. Why do I keep hitting A?
Marauders can't see us in the dark. Wild canids, on the other hand. The matter's been weighing on me. Fact is, I can't go anywhere long as Zoe's missing. Disappeared without a trace. Marauders took her, I suspect. I go looking for Zoe, I leave the camp undefended, seeing as I'm the only one of us who knows her way around a gun. Hence my dilemma. Vex me. If she told anybody, they ain't telling me. I'd check her room, but I got yelled at for snooping once already. Little ways ago. She was always obsessing over her serial dramas. Wanted to see what the fuss was about. Well enough to know we never got on. Zoe and Stefan were close. If anybody knows the workings of her mind, he does. It's not like Zoe to go wandering. Figured, can't imagine where she's gone. Vale's a wide place. She could be
Yeah, she could.
appreciated, honest.
Well, alright. Search Zoe's home. Did not really mean to do that. You didn't see me take that poster. See if we can't go find this Zoe person. Where's Buddy go? Hunting rifle. All right.
You're fast.
All right, let's get down here. I forgot mines. Ooh-wee. Whew. That was close.
Stand and deliver! Always wanted to say that.
Oh, where?
Wow, you
You
crossed them all
Zoe?
off, like some sort of heroic accountant running down a list. Teach me your ways. What? You mean Adelaide's little congregation of nature-loving nobodies? I could not possibly be less interested in them. You, on the other hand, you were a sight to behold. If I had half your skills, I'd be the greatest outlaw the coast has ever seen.
Oh, Jesus.
Why? Adelaide wants me back on garden duty or something? Thanks, but I'm not going anywhere. This is where I belong. I'm great at clarifying.
I bet you are.
I got kicked out of Edgewater on account of falling sick with plague and stealing some medicine to treat myself. I'd heard some outlaws set up camp in the botanical labs. I decided to throw in with them, seeing as I always wanted to be an outlaw myself. Instead, what do I find? But a bunch of former workers camped out around a greenhouse. I couldn't just go back to the cannery, so I was stuck with them.
Well.
No. I insinuated myself into their company, see? And they didn't seem to mind one whit. I don't know. The vital processes that constitute the miracle of life are mysterious and unknowable. Oh, you mean around these guys? The Marauders wouldn't hurt me. They love me. I'm practically their queen. Yeah, must be my natural charisma.
Yeah.
I've got all the time in Halcyon. Ever consider the Marauder life? It's pretty sweet. I'm great at clarifying. I got kicked out of Edgewater. Ever consider the Marauder?
So... I can't even pick those options. Oh, son of a bitch. Convince Joey or Zoe to return. Well, so... Didn't I get a level up not that long ago? Man. Running all over this planet. Oh, okay, so that one was closer. Yep, my dumbass did that. Getting in a rush. Whew. Yeah, no, my companion's in trouble.
Everyone all right?
Yep. Hmm. Alright, there's one.
Here we go. Last one. Didn't work. Whew, we made it.
Alrighty. Go back outside. Go to the next spot. There we go. Oh, this is that one place. Okay. I'm going back in here. Oh, alright, I'm going to stop this stream here. If y'all like this game, let me know if you want me to keep playing it. I'll do that, because I think I'm going to like this game a lot. So, let me know in the comments, and I'll see y'all the next one.